In this TV Crazy Man video, I look at sometimes crazy Get Smart goofs that made it to the final cut, funny bloopers, and some amazingly cool fun facts along the way.
Barbie's Bye Bye Baby Buggy Bargain Bazaar?
No. Barbie's Bye Bye Baby Buggy Bargain Bazaar is on Balboa Boulevard.
I think that just about covers everything.
So you're Mr. Big.
So you're Maxwell Smart.
There's a few interesting goofs from the very first episode of Get Smart. It was the only episode of the series to be filmed in black and white. The villain was played by Michael Dunn, who is famous as the reoccurring villain Dr. Loveless on the Wild Wild West TV series. In fact, I have a theory that his appearance as Mr. Big on Get Smart was actually as Dr. Loveless.
Would you believe it?
Who I believe was immortal. I mean, how many times did he seem to meet his demise only to appear once again in later episodes? Of course, he did only appear on Get Smart once. Toward the end of the episode, when Smart makes his escape, we see two Chaos agents stand by a door which shows several bullet holes. Then we see Max firing a machine gun. Now the bullet holes on the door are gone. That's one magic machine gun.
I find that pretty hard to believe.
Would you believe the gun in this Chaos agent's hand magically transforms from a revolver to an automatic right before our eyes?
Believe it or not.
Before Mr. Big blows up his floating headquarters, Max and 99 jump into a small boat and appear to make it far enough away to survive the explosion. But instead of being in the middle of the water, they appear to be attached to something, or at least right next to something, a dock or a boat of some sort. Now, Barbara Feldon, who played Agent 99, was 5 foot 8 inches tall, just 1 inch taller than Don Adams.
Missed it by that much.
And of course, they wanted Maxwell Smart to look as tall as possible, so she would sometimes go barefoot, as seen in the episode School Days, when we accidentally see her bare feet in a mirror.
Tired of walking around on these lifts.
That's right, I'm the only girl with calluses on her ankles.
Here's a blink and you miss it goof. In this one, Fang goes in one side and ends up on the other. See if you can spot this goof in the day Smart turned chicken.
Below this window is a Chaos truck full of mattresses.
As the bad guy jumps from the window, you can not only see his shadow on the painted cityscape behind him, but you can also see it flapping as he jumps by.
Missed it by that much. Leap, Fang, leap!
In the episode Our Man in Leotards, Max has a special ring on that causes anyone he touches to be instantly immobilized. Notice now that the Chief's hands are down at his side. Now the Chief has one of his hands raised, and the Ambassador now has a ribbon around his neck that he didn't have before. But then Maxwell takes off the ribbon from his neck and puts it on the Ambassador, who now doesn't have a ribbon on his neck until Max puts his on his neck. It's confusing. And now you also notice that the Chief's arms are back down to his side.
Hey, Matt, let me do that one more time.
All right,
I couldn't see what that
one more
meant.
time, that's all.
Get the line, all right?
You know, I think the good thing about goofs and bloopers is that it reminds us that everyone makes mistakes. So you might as well laugh at yourself and the world around you while you can. And try not to take life so seriously.
Covers everything.
Edward Platt, who played the Chief, appears to be laughing out a character after the cone of silence smashes his desk. I guess he got tickled by the whole thing. In the episode I'm Only Human, Maxwell Smart's left hand is gloved, and then the glove is off, and then the glove is on, and then it's off again.
Oh dear.
This episode, keep an eye out for a mysterious extra foot when Max gets thrown behind a desk. Either it belongs to his stuntman or somebody's missing a foot. Max clicks his heels with only one shoe on.
86 here. Yes, sir. Act natural. Right?
In the middle of a shootout, bullet holes disappear from the sign behind Agent 99. Siegfried activates an ejector seat which launches Carol Burnett into the air. She's in the seat all the way up, but the seat seems to completely disappear on the way down. It seems like it should have at least hit Max's car on the way down. On the episode The Little Black Book, Max accidentally throws a gun through the window. But outside, from the point of view of the hitman, it seems as though the window is still unbroken. Don Rickles guest starred. He and Adams ad-libbed so much material in this episode that they had to lengthen it to a two-parter.
Yes, sir. Camera's on. Look at it. Well, okay. Well, don't scare me. Boo!
In this episode, a parody of the Fugitive TV series, Max is riding in a police car with no dashboard, where the steering wheel appears to be mounted to some kind of stand. I think they set the camera a little too far back on this one.
Gronsky, that was the one-handed man.
Yeah, punk.
Did you ever notice that sometimes Don Adams' stunt double seems to have a lot thicker hair than he did? Of course, you can see stuff like that a lot easier now with high-definition television sets. There was a couple of times when it seemed like a door, or in this case a closet door, would fall down just a fraction of a second before the explosion. I think it's interesting to see how they rigged doors to fall on their own like that. In the episode Tequila Mockingbird, it almost appears as though a Mexican man is murdered by the use of a rubber sword.
Bye Bye Baby Buggy Bargain Bazaar is on Balboa Boulevard. This is Bunny BB's Bye Bye Baby Buggy Bargain Bazaar on What is it, Larry?
Chief, I just received word from the White House. The president's ready to meet Mr. Columbus.
Rolling, go back, Bob.
He's ready to meet with.
Ready to meet with Mr.
Yeah. Think about it, Bob. Think about the thought.
Very good friend, Doctor. That's a nice device.
I can't talk to you now. We're in the midst of a Chief, I can't talk to you now. We're in the midst of a Chief, I can't talk to you now. We're in the midst of a code. The security of the whole United States is at stake, and it's only a
Larrabee has become a blabbermouth lately.
I know, Max. I've got to get rid of him.
Right.
Aaron and Joshua are cold-blooded, ruthless killers. From the second you put foot in the...
Cut it.
What do we do till they get here? Max, I just remembered something. I used up the blah, blah, blah.
You used up the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that too. No, Max, I'm fine. In fact, the doctor said I've never been in better physical... One more time!
Fang is just as competent as I am.
Max, how are they going to kill the scientist?
I don't know. I'm sorry to disturb you at an hour like this, but this is a blue emergency alert.
This happens to be the end of your little kidnapping operation. Kidnapping?
Graduate from the University of Leipzig, Berlin, Bonn, and there was one or two others. I don't know.
I am still offering $250,000 for Maxwell Smart, dead or alive. Correction, dead or dead. Hiya!
Hey, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and really appreciate any comments that you can give to let me know what you think about the video, and maybe let me know what to do the next video on. Thanks, y'all, and have a great day.